Hello, traders. Welcome to yet another edition of the Boss Forex channel. Yes. Well, with NFP and out of the way, we are now jumping right into the new week. And before we go into any of the nitty-gritties, please don't forget to subscribe, like our videos, and share our content, right? With NFP out of the way, like I've said, we have a brand new week starting, and I think we all know that the week after NFP, there is always some movement on the dollar, and we'll jump right into it in a few. But before I go any further, let's look at the economic calendar. On Monday, there isn't pretty much to write home about. But as you can see, we have CPI on the Chinese yuan. And this is how things are looking. The CPI in China has been slowly, the inflation has been slowly going down, as you can see. And if we are to experience a positive Chinese yuan, we might see a negative dollar, which is what we anticipate, right? Because we all know that the NFP came out negative, but there was a bit of a consolidation after the NFP came out. And I would say pretty much we might see the movement of the dollar movement going bearish after the Monday session, or on the Monday session. And on Tuesday there isn't much. This is just this is what we call employment change in the UK, as you can see, or jobless claims, unemployment change, right? In the UK, it's been spiraling out of control, and a lot of people have been losing jobs in the UK, as you can see. That's what we have pretty much on Tuesday, and that's how the forecast goes. They're expecting that the employment change would go up by 95,500. But yeah, we'll see. We have to wait and see how things are gonna look out. These are jobless claims, right? These are jobless claims. People who have filed for unemployment, right? And then we have the Bank of Canada statement there. The governor will be speaking. Mr. McClem will be speaking around 2 p.m. So look out for that on the Canadian dollar. And on Wednesday, we have CPI. We have the GDP for the pound, and also CPI is on Wednesday, right? We all know that American CPI is always on the second week of the month, which is around the 12th or 11th, or around about there, right? So this is one of the biggest movers that's gonna happen in the week, and this is when the market is really gonna move like crazy, right? And then we have the refinancing rate for the euro on Thursday, this is basically they're expecting that they are going to reduce the interest rate. This is basically the interest rate for the euro, and you can see they are expecting that they are going to reduce it by I think this is more than 50 basis points, because a lot of central banks around the world have been slowly but surely reducing their interest rates, because now inflation is under control, right? And then, as you can see, we have PPI, core PPI, and unemployment claims as usual on Thursday, around 2:30, and then that will be about it for the week. So I would say if you were to trade next week, things will start moving perfectly on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, right? And then Monday, like I said, you know how I made so much money on CPI? This is how I made the money, right? If you were to go to, I made close to $3,000 on CPI. If you were to go to the dollar index, right? Obviously, this is what happened. Before the dollar came, before the news came, we knew very well that if you are a technical trader, you would know that this imbalance had to be tapped, right? this imbalance from here to there, our price definitely had to come and tap on that lower thing there, right? Obviously, there was a whipsaw which happened on CPI where the market shot up and down, right? But for sure, we knew that this imbalance had to be tapped, and that's what I capitalized on. I was trading GBP, USD, and the dollar. I made about close to $3,000. I'll show you all of my withdrawals for the week, for this past week, at the end of this video. Just please watch and see. Please learn to compound your profits and withdraw them all at once. If you are not able to do that, try to withdraw profits as you go. Make profits, withdraw. Make profits, withdraw, like that. But as you can see with CPI, what happened? Price had to come and touch this imbalance because there was that imbalance. After price touched that imbalance, then it went up. After going all the way up, this is what the anticipation is from Monday, which is tomorrow, right? Price went and touched into that liquidity. This is on the H1. Price went and touched into that imbalance. So we're expecting price to come all the way down. But this is a solid support. As you can see, price comes and bounces on it. So we'll see. Things should get clearer on the NY session or on the US session, right? So if price comes and touches there and manages to break the support, it will continue going all the way down. But the fact that price has already touched onto that imbalance, I see price just consolidating here, like buying, selling, basically waiting, playing a waiting game for the CPI, which is on the 11th, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it on the dollar. But yeah, man, I think all in all, as you can see here, the dollar went all the way up from there. After it touched on that imbalance, price went all the way up. But from here, we expect a bit of a pullback, right? We expect a bit of a pullback, especially on the USD CAD and so on and so forth, right? As you can see here also on the GBPUSD, we expect price to come and touch on that imbalance there. This is on the 1 hour. If you want to get a clear picture, obviously you need to go to a bigger time frame. You can see price went and touched on that imbalance. So we expect a bit of a bearish movement here, depending on what happens on the dollar. So you just have to play a waiting game to see how things pan out on Monday going into Tuesday, where we have those jobless claims for the UK or for the pound, right? So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. If you need, I don't know what else I should touch base on. If you're looking at your if you want to look at your indices, they are all on a reversal, right? Prices are all bearish, but before you know it, since they are all bearish, they might just be a pullback. Just be wary of that. We might experience a pullback before the continuation into the bearish direction, because prices for the indices have been pushing up forever. So right now we are more bearish than we are bullish. Even when you look at the UK 100, which is the FTSE 100, is also on a bearish thingy, right? So, but just be careful of pullbacks and until price continues being bullish, right? As things are now, we might, when the market opens tomorrow on the UK, like the European session, we might see price pulling back, like more of a buy. Then the bearish movement should hold. The bearish movement should continue. I guess by now you all know that indices move in the same direction, right? By now we all know this is the Hong Kong 50, and if you look at the Nikkei also is on a back foot. It's more bearish than it is bullish. But here and there we are going to have a bit of a pullback, which is more of a buy than anything else. right? So as you can see, price has been selling. We expect pullbacks, and then the bearish momentum should continue. Even when you are looking on a bigger time frame, this is the Nasdaq 100 on H4 time frame. You can see price had been pushing up since August. It has been pushing up. Right now, we are more bearish than we are bullish. Right? Even when you look at the US30, same, they move in the same direction. By now, you should all know that. But don't just blindly go into bearish mode, because the price might just wipe your account. The market might just wipe your account by just making one pullback. You just have to be careful. Go to small time frames like 15 minutes and check if there is any support that can make price not to continue being bearish. Then you can always, obviously when it's like this, you just need to go to auto rotate and then try to, there you go, try to, look for those support levels that are on your far left, right? So that you know when we are here, we expect a pullback, and then price should continue dropping all the way down. But yeah, that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. Please don't forget to subscribe, click the like button, and share our content. And also, if you have any suggestions of what we should touch base on, or what you need us to talk about, please don't forget to share your thoughts on the comment section, right? Yeah, I think that's about it. Let's call it a night. But before we go there, I know a lot of people are waiting for my my withdrawals. There you can see. We keep pushing, guys. We keep pushing. Obviously, this is one of my rands account. This is not a dollar account, right? This is a rands account. It's not much when you change it to our local currency. But yeah, all the best, ladies and gentlemen, for the new week. Let's keep pushing, let's keep going, let's keep bouncing, let's keep making money. All the best for the new week, good people. All the best, and yeah, man, God bless. Wishing you a profitable week ahead. Adios, amigos. Bye.